Ready? 95-56.
Check tight.
Breeze now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack on first down, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first and 10, here's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
Ready? You ready?
Mike 45. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now Breeze again. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Set. Yellow waiting.
Check 45 to Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
From the 45 on second down, Breeze, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does, and in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are, and you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Ready?
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 17, Breeze got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Gurley. Anzalone.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now Breeze. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Fast footwork by Sanders. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Breeze now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Don't get nervous. Bang, bang, topper. Check 52. 5-9.
Running with Kamara. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Check.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. So they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Ryan's throw caught by Jones. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Ryan, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Ryan on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Breeze now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at first and 10. On play action, now Breeze. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. On third down, Ryan. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Second and 9 at the Saints' 47-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We want this.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. On first down, it's Gurley. Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Sheldon Rankins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Opposite.
On first down, Breeze. Ooh, the juke. And Sanders has got it complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Next. Yellow waiting.
Check 45 the mark. Crunch time, defense.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
80 weapons.
Switch.
Kill.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready. 5-8.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that's complete to Sanders. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. Big hit.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check nickel.
Kill.
Now Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyler Davison in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today, it's Gurley. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
First down.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
95-56, 95-56, you'll kill.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. It's Hill, complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Breeze to throw. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40, and finally down at the 41-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. Here's Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't it?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. Second and goal.
Switch. Check 3.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hollowed ground in sports. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching